Hello, my friends. It's Katie Rubin, your friendly neighborhood modern mystic, energy healer, divine light channel on the road, bringing your Friday reading to you on the road, traveling in the middle of a very random part of Florida. I don't know where. There's a strip mall, so it's Florida. That's how you know you're in Florida. Everything's a strip mall. Do you guys like this huge gash I got on my nose? This was a single pimple that turned into just like, let's rip the flesh off your face. Sexy. I know. All right, I've got your three-card spread here. I opened the records of the group of you who would watch this and benefit from it, and it's uncanny as per usual. So I don't know if you remember Monday's spread, but we had the movement card in the first position, in the recent past position, and this time, look at this. We have the movement card upside down, reversed, and they have different meanings when they're upright versus reversed. So we'll look at what the hell that's about. In the present moment, we have the talisman card, the card all about wisdom and trusting the higher self. The outcome is the solitude card. All right, let's see what the hell's happening here. So in the recent past, we have the movement card, upside downy style. Boomski, boomski, here's what that is. Do you feel as if you're walking in circles, seemingly not getting anywhere? Consider the spiral that travels up and around. Oh, I love this metaphor. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Even backward movement helps you progress and reach your goal. I love this. You may need to revisit some of the places where you forgot to look for treasure. Another message is this: lessons need repeating for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Consider this another invitation to mastery. I wish I could relate to that. Fuck. Another message is this: lessons need repeating for those who refuse or are unable to learn them the first time. Consider this another invitation to mastery. 2 steps forward, 5 steps back. Even backward movement helps you progress and reach your goal. You may need to revisit some of the places where you forgot to look for treasure. I was literally just now leaving a voice memo with a friend saying, like, boy, I thought I learned this one about some relational dynamics I have going on. And I was like, well, here it is again. It's back. You get to learn it now. So I think the point is mercy and compassion for ourselves while also, really being willing to face some uncomfortable truths. It's like if we can't face and hold the uncomfortable truths, we can't learn. But if we're mean to ourselves while facing the uncomfortable truths, that doesn't help either. So that's something in your recent past. Present moment brings us to the talisman card, the number 49 card, which has to do, as I said before, with wisdom. So let's see what Colette Baron Reed has to say about that. In this present moment, we are having a moment of a lesson truly learned is crystallized as earned wisdom. You have all you need for the success you seek. Wisdom, the inside of my nose is itching. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on your journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. Hey, Lisa, good to see you. You've learned your lessons and earned the right to your success. You really can't commit a mistake. Whatever your inquiry, great fortune awaits you, for you have the wisdom to arrive at the right decision. Wisdom allows you to recognize traps on the road and familiar patterns that you want to avoid. It also enables you to quickly gather information about where you are on the journey. It helps you recognize your allies and know how to find the best routes along the way. Now you're at a place where you know the right things to do and the best choices to make. So we've been reminded of some of our stuff in the recent past. In the present moment, we're being reminded, hey, we know the stuff to do. We have some wisdom. We've earned our wisdom. We know what's what. Now the question is, what choices are we going to make? And we're going to find out, because the coming around the corner card, the likely outcome, is the solitude card. I'm comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. Meditation is required when you receive the solitude card as a sign. Empty your mind of superfluous thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or push forward in any way. Rather, it's a period for conscious retreat. What's called for now is to step back and take your focus off of your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised by how things sort themselves out once you replenish your energy by means of a much needed rest and time out. Thank goodness it's the holidays. So isn't that crazy perfect timing? We've been reminded of some lessons we maybe didn't fully grok. We're being honored and acknowledged, but it's okay because you're getting the lesson. You have the wisdom. You get to make healthy choices that work for you. And the outcome is like, no need to push forward. No need to try too hard. No need to attempt to accomplish a bunch of stuff. We're going to rest. We're going to retreat. We're going to meditate. There's something so incredibly wise. This is a 12-step concept as well. And I'll just repeat it here. What's called for now is to step back and take your focus off of your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised by how things sort themselves out once you replenish your energy by means of a much needed rest and time out. In the 12-step rooms, we would talk a lot about when you have a problem or a challenge or a couple of challenges in front of you. Oftentimes what obsessive OCD trauma survivor type people tend to do is get our grips on it and hold on real tight and try to figure it out, shake it around until we know what the answer is. And really the solution oftentimes is take your hands off of it, forget that it's happening, watch a movie, hang out with friends, have some fun. I had a spiritual teacher who added to this equation, have fun. When you think you have a problem to solve, go find a way to have some fun, and the problem will probably reveal itself. Or I should say the solution will probably reveal itself. Another way to say that is we often need rest, retreat, and time out in order for the third option to arise. You ever notice how sometimes in life you feel like, I've got a problem. It's either this or that. It's this or it's that. I can't do this because that sucks, but that's also terrible. Well, when you're in a binary like that, this or that, there's a third thing that has not shown up yet. How do you get it to show up? You kind of have to have a spiritual awakening. And what does that mean? It means you take your hands off the wheel, you let it go, and you let the universe contribute in some way. Another thing you could do is do your spiritual practice, meditate, get in the Akashic records, chant, whatever your thing is, get out of your ego and your mind, and then just let go and go do other stuff. And boom, you'll find a solution just arrives in your reality magically. The third option is oftentimes the most integrated, wise, holistically grounded option that is both of the world and of the spirit. Because remember, we're looking for integration and wholeness here. We're looking to live a spiritual life here on earth. And what does spiritual mean? It just means guided by whatever principles matter to your higher self. That could be therapy principles. That could be, if you're a religious person, it could be that. That could be spiritual principles you get from the 12 steps. That could be whatever the hell that is to you. There's no one right way or one right form that takes. I will tell you one right thing. Don't pop zits that you have on your nose because this could happen to you. You could lose a full sheet of nose skin. Nobody wants that. Nobody's looking for that in their day. Don't do it. I love you guys so much, and I'm running a special. If you need a private reading or an energy healing or a package of same, or if you'd like to dive deep into your human design and understand what is the specificity of my vehicle, what am I here to do? Believe it or not, there is a map of that is very specific and detailed for you, the individual you, not the broad sweeping generalization of humanity, not all these people in this church, not all your family, just you. There's a map of you. So have some reduced price stuff going on. There'll be something attached to this video. Book it. Hop on. Get yourself a gift.